Hey guys, this is Maz. Today I'm actually going to do a small movie review for Green Room, a horror thriller movie with a good cinematic touch to it as well. I'm just going to spend a few minutes basically just telling you what I think without really giving out too much spoilers or anything like that. Just basically what I thought about the movie. The movie's about a young punk rock band who are kind of struggling to kind of make ends meet. They're kind of going kind of place to place, trying to find small gigs so they can make some money. They're having kind of a tough time with that. Although they come across through a contact that there is a pretty decent gig where they'll make some decent money. Uh, though the only catch is it's at a kind of a neo-Nazi uh, place where it's obviously known to be quite dangerous, and they kind of realize that, but they decide to do it anyway because they're going to make a decent amount of money from it. So they go and they end up playing there, and they know that they kind of want to get the fuck out. Basically, as soon as they're done. So they do their gig, and as they're about to leave, they actually stumble across a murder that has happened in the back room. So it's because of seeing that, the people there, the Nazi people, they keep them in and they pretty much lock them in the green room because they've witnessed a murder, basically, right? Um, and so basically they've trapped there, and one thing leads to another where they basically kind of lock themselves in. And at this point, the kind of neo-Nazi gang, who's actually led by the leader Patrick Stewart, who actually plays a villain in this movie. And by the way, he's fucking awesome in this movie. Uh, it's kind of cool to see him play as a villain. Everyone knows him obviously from Star Trek and other things, but yeah, he plays a really cold, just uh, psycho, yeah, but he's very intelligent in his film. You see the kind of his dialogue. He tries to kind of persuade them to kind of come out saying like he's not going to hurt them in this kind of nice, intelligent way. Uh, and yeah, it's kind of scary because he's very calm in the way he speaks. He never usually yells. Although you can tell underneath when he's talking to his gang about the way he wants these people killed, he does it so casually, the way he wants them dead. And it's just, yeah, it's pretty terrifying. So I found him being really awesome in the movie. Um, basically the whole plot is about them trying to get out of the green room and, find a way out because basically they're surrounded by these kind of Nazi enthusiasts, and yeah, none of them have a problem killing these people. Uh, not only killing them, but in a pretty savage way. Um, basically, it's kind of like a cat and mouse game. And yeah, it's pretty intense because once things kind of heat up, um, like it gets pretty violent. Hence the R rating in this movie. When shit happens, it happens very violently in a kind of a realistic way. And I think that's one thing that it really appeals from this movie is that it feels quite realistic, especially with the violent effects that happen in the movie. I won't mention any to not spoil anything, but yeah, some parts in it are actually quite shockingly realistic. And yeah, like I actually had a friend that went and saw it the previous week, and he said that he actually had to step out of the theater because he almost threw up at one scene. Um, it's pretty graphic. If you don't, if you can't handle kind of, pretty realistic kind of gory stuff, then yeah, you don't, who knows if you want to go and see this, but um, like that's pretty awesome. Um, but yeah, like overall, yeah, it's a pretty awesome film. Very suspenseful throughout the whole movie. You don't really know what's going to happen. who's gonna live and who's gonna die, like what's exactly gonna happen. Yeah, you don't really know. So that's kind of cool that carries out throughout the movie. And yeah, just yeah, the story's pretty simple, but it's just well done, basically. And uh, yeah, that's about kind of all I want to say without really spoiling anything. So yeah, if you're kind of a fan of, even if you're a fan of the suspense or thriller or, obviously horror, it has a mix of all those kind of together in this film. Obviously, the only thing is whether you can handle some very violent scenes that do play out in the movie. So yeah, if you can handle that, definitely go see this movie. If not, then yeah, I don't know. You can maybe take it or leave it. But yeah, this movie is really awesome. So I give it high props. Definitely go see it. See you guys later.